And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great
wow,
beasts
everybody.
of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far.
We have come far,
Now
ladies and
begins
gentlemen.
your
Today is
greatest
100
quest.
days
From this early
of
cradle
100 days of gaming.
civilization on towards the stars.
What an awesome ride it's been
The
so far,
great
folks.
wave of
We got one
Buddhism
more stream
follows
left to
you,
do, so we're going to hit
shipping
it.
Japan, Hojo,
But before we
Tokyo.
do, what is 100 days of
Your
gaming?
people truly
We're
understand
supporting
what it is to
Extra Life
practice
here,
balance,
folks.
and
Extra
even your
Life
finest
is the
samurai will be
organization
well
that
learned and
raises money
spiritually
for
apt.
Children's Miracle
Be
Network
strong, embrace the divine
and the
limit,
associated hospitals
and
across
you
North
will
America.
reach enlightenment.
I'm playing for Children's Hospital of New Orleans. And what a day it's been, folks. For those of you who might have caught my very, very, very super duper late night stream last night, know that last night I managed to catch a concert by Lindsey Sterling, which is why I was so late. I'm early today because I took the day off of work knowing all the things I'd have to do for tomorrow. And I decided I was going to make sure that I got some rest and relaxation and cleared my head a little bit. So I went to see a movie, and during the movie, I left the movie, turned on my phone, and it proceeded to blow up. Why did it blow up, you say? Well, because I had some very generous folks that I work with that raised $257 in the last couple of hours. And that's put me over my that put me at my 1337 goal. So we're going to raise that goal a little bit to 1500, maybe get it to 2000, who knows. But what this also means is I will be shaving my head. I will be shaving my head at the start of the new year because I'm going to be taking a little hiatus from streaming, and I want you all to see it. We will make sure to get it filmed and all kinds of wonderful stuff. So don't worry, I'm not squeaking out on that in any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, we're gonna get the head shavered, and that ought to be interesting. So let me also thank Jess Playin, my buddy BJ Weiler, and fellow Gildy. Sean Rooney, the rock star from Canada, raising for Children's Alberta. Janet and her friends in Otterdown who play The Secret World. They are real heroes, the whole crew of them, raising money for Extra Life as well. So without further ado, I'm going to give a very special thank you, as we always do, to my folks and co-workers and everyone there who's donated this year. Thank you guys all so very, 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 very much. I couldn't have hit it without you guys. We've got, we're going to go till about 5 o'clock today. We're going to see how far we can get with Japan. Okay. With that being said, if you'd like to make a donation to my Extra Life account, yes, we're still taking them. We're still going to go for it. Simply type in !Extra Life in chat or see the descriptions below. If you like what you see, a follow, a subscription if you're on YouTube, all that good stuff would be most appreciated. Okay, let's take a look at who needs orders. They need orders. Woohoo! We can now get metal casting quicker. Make them pikemen, so if you've got any heavy horse, you may wish to think twice. Oh, it must be Inquisitor time. Oh my goodness, we have barbarians. Oh, I hope everyone is doing well today. I know I am now. Okay, Kyoto could use a meeting house for more religious folks. Mm-hmm. 4 out of 4 districts possible. What I need is housing.
Boosters engaged.
Hey, Mageland, thank you very much for the host, my friend. Do I not have a troop in there? Shakata, shake us. Gee, what will he do? He's gonna be that stupid. Wow, okay. Oh, let's see here. Okay, terms. Takamatsu. Takamatsu has amenities and food. Well, amenities and whatnot. Food, surplus 8.4, good. Amphitheaters would be lovely. Lets us get a great work of writing, and we can do it in 4 turns. We got to start working on getting our science districts up and running. Something we've neglected, really. This may turn towards a culture victory or a religious victory yet. Not quite sure. If we look at our world rankings, I'm in 2nd place in culture, 2nd place in science, and in 2nd place in religion. So my tourism 32 is actually making some progress on a few of these folks, right? And we're beating them based on their own. Let's take a look at that, the culture victory, right? So I've got 44 of 66 tourists. See, I have 76 domestic tourists, right? That's, domestic tourists represent the tourist civilization. I think that's driven by culture. Because I only have to get 66, everyone else to get 76, because my culture is considerable. And I'm gaining more every day, so. Yeah, look at that. But he's got a lead. He's more than made up for it, +1. So the Aztecs still are in a tight lead there, but.
Simile Lois, caelesti regno, imperium tui late patet. Optime.
The reach of your empires is Jupiter's over the heavens. Well done. Well, I'm glad you're impressed with us, El Romo. He's happy with us. How does Teddy feel about him, I wonder? He doesn't have any feelings. I wondered if we bring him into the alliance, what old Teddy might say. Okay, so we're going to restore an embassy and relations that way, which is good, and likes to see his stuff at war. Likes to include as much territory as possible. Does not like civilizations who control little territory. Well, we're working on that. And make a deal, I think, maybe an alliance. Yes, cool. So now the alliance with the Romans and the Americans is a good thing. And we're setting up some intrigue. My warriors have come out to play, and unfortunately I think they're gonna sneak in on me. I may have to move my inquisitors over to here. Yep, gonna have to get a new inquisitor. New inquisitor time. Next, turn it along. So how is everyone doing today? Only 16 hours here. $16 till the big 25er. Like I have Ra, did you see? I would not notice your army at my borders. They're merely passing by. Just don't get your headdress in an uproar. I need to get some stuff out here and kind of what a day. France has denounced the evil deeds of America. France, what are you doing here? The Congos have passed to the industrial era. Oh, smokes. An allied friend reports the trade agenda thing for according to the agenda Optimus Perceptus. Okay. We've entered the industrial era.
Our military has learned a way of combining two units into larger scale core. These core units are much more powerful than their singular counterparts.
Wow, interesting.
The more science intervenes in warfare, the more will be the need for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
Bernard Montgomery. Well
It is
said.
nationalism which engenders nations, and not the other way around.
Okay, so we can do a policy swap again. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to work on getting another great... I think I'm going to work on getting a great artist. Take a look at our next research bit. Okay, and our tech tree moves along. Okay, mass production, banking, and gunpowder. Gunpowder would be a nice thing to have, but I love my samurai, dang it. Siege tactics, metal casting will give me 2 crossbowmen. I boosted already there. I boosted banking since I built the civics guild. That will let me get more gold. Mass production, shipyard. Cartography, which I already have square rigging, gives me a frigate. The only problem with playing Japan is I'm playing it. I could put an electronics factory over here, and that would be a great place for an electronics factory. I think I have to, how many do I have to get my next district? $13 or greater. So when's my next population? 2 turns to my next population growth. I only have a 2 food surplus, but, you know, hey. I think we're gonna go with gunpowder. Don't have to have a huge army, just have to have a well-equipped one, right? Now, opera and ballet would give me great work of writing slot in the Bolshoi Theater. That's where we're gonna go. Opera and ballet. Okay, we don't need to worry about him. This guy. Okay, now our spy has sources active, so now my missions are much. I can steal a tech boost, including astronomy. Okay, a 63% chance of mission success, 28% chance of failure, 9% chance of being captured or killed if discovered, and we'll gain cash as belly. Okay. We're gonna see if we can't steal some tech. Or at least a tech boost, right? Yeah. See, our roads have gotten a little better here. America has built a lighthouse in New York City. Okay, let's take a look at production. Takamatsu. Okay. Yeah, we got a 3 of 3. I think we need to go to 11 to get our population of 10 or greater. We're going to get growth in 2. We've got enough amenities and enough housing. Very good for both. An art museum would give us great works of art. A theological museum would give us artifact slots. Great writer points and great artist points. get some more crossbowmen, I think. Nagoya needs more housing before they can get more citizenry. Well, that's nice and dandy. Majority of cities in Rome are now following Eastern Orthodoxy. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, it's time to start getting religious on us, right? Choose production. Give me a library and campus, or a temple, relic slot, great profit point. Want to keep those folks sitting tight and pretty for a little while. Awful quiet in chat today, although I know you're all out there. Yes, yes, no hiding from me.
Opera is when a guy gets stabbed in the back and, instead of bleeding, he sings.
That is the best description of opera ever. Oh. Oh, yes. Hey, Magelin, what's going on, man? Congrats on meeting the 1337 goal. I know it's an amazing. It was an awesome day today. I work with some wonderful people that decided to push me over the edge, and because they want me to get bald. Truth be told, I think what they want look. I can do a writing there. I can do relics. I can do relics, and I can do. Yeah, so I can do artists. Artists I can use. Oh, I understand that. I will hold this up. I have an entire list of things yet to do today. And then a 7-page schedule for tomorrow. So I don't forget to do anything that I'm supposed to do, right? So go ahead and digest, Alia. I understand. I'm doing really great. I hope you're doing really well. And to all my Extra Life friends, I am going to wish a superbly wonderful, enthusiastic, fun, and a day filled with generous donors for Extra Life tomorrow for all of you guys. This has been an incredible year again with you guys. I thought last year was impressive. I really did. You guys have topped it. You guys have topped it big time. Seven different specialty districts. Okay. Okay, we've got envoys. How many envoys do we have? We have 2 envoys available. Okay. No suzerain. So I'm a suzerain of Carthage, and then Model, but Hattusa apparently have lost. Oh, you have no idea how glad I am, Alia. No idea. I really didn't think I was going to hit it this year. I was really convinced otherwise.
Entek nenshahu erhepur embach pai en. Pai ek meshahesi.
get the impression she's not. Okay. Time to start throwing the religious at them. Convert them, I say! By the sword if necessary. Yeah, I know. Last year was my first year really doing any streaming. I hadn't streamed before that. Not just on Extra Life Day. I started streaming before then, but yeah, it's been interesting. And I will be taking a hiatus for several weeks because 100 days, you know. You know. Someone is a snot. Well, the Egyptians haven't been real happy with me since I kind of, you know, turned my nose up at their religion. Then they lost their religion while they were busy trying to spread to my cities, and I took them all back because no one expects the Japanese Inquisition. Let's take a look and see where people. Okay, no, that's already got 3 food. I'll be darned. There's 3 food over there. There's 3 food over there. 2 food over there. Whoa. A lot of money there for the silver. Room for 2 citizens there. Room for 2 citizens in that district. Nothing. I haven't built anything in the entertainment complex yet, so it doesn't give any citizenry room. I've only got a 3 food surplus though. That's kind of sad. No one ever expects the butterflies. A Colosseum wonder. So I could theoretically build a Colosseum right here. That's my entertainment district. A Colosseum right here would be what? Or the Bolshoi Theater. Now the Colosseum gives me amenities from entertainment and culture, and the Bolshoi. Flatland next to theater district. Here's the theater district, but that would mean chewing up my farms. Butterflies in Warframe. Let's put the meeting house together, and then we're gonna really start going to religious war, so to speak. My crossbowman in my pocket. Oh yes, a lumber mill. A lumber mill. I could definitely use one of them. Now, what's interesting is that Egypt is lowered its hostility stance here. I'm roosted Brutus and Cassius combined. She's denounced me. Yes. I converted one of their cities. That's why they denounced me. They did not like my conversion process. I'm so sorry that my poor Shinto. Remove your spies at once. She wishes me to remove my spies. Yeah, Ali, I can understand that as well. Yeah. Bye-bye. She's irritated at my spyage. I've got a great person. I really shouldn't sing that out. It's probably another great admiral. A great admiral. I have more great admirals than I actually have ships right now. +5 combat movement to use naval units within 2 tiles. Choose escape route. How is my agent going to try to escape? Oh, they're after him. Oh, how cool is this? So there's no airplane or harbor, so I can't go by airplane or by boat. No airport or harbor. So I can either go to vehicle or on foot. Exit by foot is always the safest option. So it'll take me 4 turns to get my spy back, but it's most likely to get there. So yeah. You tweaked Rocket League. Outstanding. You know, Sean's gonna be playing with some folks tomorrow. Alia. I'll be there. We're gonna have a truly wide contingent in the in the Rocket League setup.
Boosters engaged.
Thank you very much for hosting. Unfortunately, what you can barely see up where my cursor is the people that we have here. Let's talk to Teddy, see if we can get anything together with Teddy here. Access level is secrets. Okay. And we are allied. He actually took less. Okay. And I don't know, Ali, if you've heard me talk about this before, but if you can hear the music that's playing with the Americans up, it's the American music. And then as we progress through the eras, the music keeps the same rough melody, but gets more and more complex, as you can start to hear, right? They add more instruments and more sophisticated stuff. My other allied folks in Rome, let's make a deal. I've got an extra elephant. You've got an extra elephant. I've got an extra silver. What do you want to go with it? 13 and 15 for 5 turns. How about 3 for 40 turns? Again, he goes down. I think that they've got to get that. They've got to get that little bit mucked up. It's just one of the little tweaks that they've done with this game that makes it so interesting. It's harder in some very interesting ways now. So I keep my allies happy, and they're not interested in. Let me make a deal. Oh, I can just do that. How very nice. How would you like a gift? Just saying, you know, might be nice to kinda. She is not. She's denounced Teddy and. Okay, well, we'll keep France in mind here. Yeah, Mageland's 24 was pretty awesome. Well, you know, I found some really cool games that are, of course, all dropping immediately after Extra Life. I was really hoping that Planet Coaster's beta would be now. Unfortunately, it's the 9th. And then I think on the 8th, there's a new transportation sim that's coming out that I've been seeing. There's just some really neat stuff that's all coming out for the Christmas holiday season right after Extra Life. Yarg. Okay. And as you can see, our Inquisitor can tell you where all the different religions are, how many people they've converted, and all that good stuff. And they haven't done a lot of other places. Really? Really, Brazil? You're denouncing me now. They're denouncing me because I have more great people than they do. I'm sorry, dude. What can I say? My admirals are just wonderful, and they just keep spitting out like... Oh, crud, my spy was captured. Oh, that hurts. Okay, Kyoto needs more housing. Now I find this out, right? Let's take a look at my city information here. I've got 11 housing for 12 cities, and Um, wow. And the farm will give me half a house. Oh, I can't have an admiral anywhere else, can I? Okay, that'll give me about half. See, that gives half my people back to full form here. Yeah. I'll tell you, Magellan, all the hype on a No Man's Sky and all the promises and then all the breakage of the promises is probably what turned me off of that game more than anything else. I mean, yeah, it looked amazing, and I love the concept of procedural generation, but I don't know, something kept me from ordering it. In part because I had a hard time believing that you were going to be able to play with your friends on a procedurally generated world if it was generated in a unique world every time you showed up. City's starving. Oh, crime and Netley. So there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna have to see if I can maybe. I don't know if you were listening earlier, but now you can start to hear my theme get a little more complex because we've entered the industrial area. '88 turns. Oh. Oh, I can understand that, Mage. I can understand that. I guess that's why I've been kind of hoping that there'll actually be a stable, real version of Star Citizen soon. Some of my guild have been looking into that. I got a ship purchased just in case, you know. I didn't mind funding that money, so. I'll tell you, Alia, check out you can find the soundtrack on YouTube with the different civilizations and all the music from each of the different areas. Hey, Mod Scout, how you doing, buddy? Look at that number up top, brother. See, so I think what it would do is it would take the surplus from somebody else. Now that's got a plus surplus of +6. That'll help start to mollify my food situation a little bit. I'll be able to get some deer over here, which I think will give me additional resource stuff. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. And to which I can honestly say you are a big part. Well, we're going to have to get this by... See, barbarians are coming towards the gate. I want that artist. You donated a fair chunk, my friend, a fair chunk. I got some pretty large donors, though. A couple of people just have gone above and beyond, and it's amazing. Okay, Yokohama. You can see the little mine carts going from the mines. And the cranes working and everything. Anonymous has deep pockets. We have a couple of people that wish to remain anonymous to the general stuff. I know who they are. Yeah, this particular anonymous has been very supportive. So, okay. Okay, look at that. Oh, I don't like to see those little greeny meanies rolling in. Ugh. Okay, Tokyo on its little bitty island. Yeah. To food, just da. Okay, the lighthouse segment gives 2 culture and 2 gold. Well, the harbor gives me 2 culture, 2 gold. That's why. Okay, production of Kyoto. And one more person. 37 turns. Back to growing over here. There we go. Giant, thank you very much for the host. Giant from Jax, my buddy. Egypt has progressed to the industrial era. Oh no, Nelly. Not good. So there's a barbarian camp over here. Okay.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all men tall.
Alrighty, now that we have gunpowder, we could do metal casting if we own 2 crossbowmen, which we've already boosted that, so that's 7 turns. Banking's down to 6 turns because we have mass production, allows me the shipyard and the Venetian arsenal. That's a wonder. Interesting. Square rigging would get me the frigate. Siege tactics gives me bigger Renaissance walls and a fort. As you can see, I am lagging behind in scientific development, something seriously. So the scout is wiped out. Wonder what I can do with Tundra. Nowhere else to go. That was kind of where we were. Abydos is facing a siege, is it? Gee, I wonder who's sieging them. I wonder, maybe the Brazilians? Yeah, he's at war with, he's a patron of the arts. Like civilizations, we're not competing for great people and recruit great people whenever possible. You seem to be in a bit of trouble, young lady. Discuss. Okay, I can't get my spy back that way. Well, you know, there's an old saying, and we may be finding that out sometime tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. With that, we are encroaching upon 5 o'clock. As today is 100 days of 100 days of gaming, I want to thank everyone who's hosted me, who's donated to me, especially those folks who's came out and watched, who's picked up a follow, who's enjoyed what you've seen. As some of you know, I've been putting these up, and we'll get all these up, probably the last one's up sometime after Extra Life is completed, on my YouTube page, Battery H1862. Tomorrow is the big day. We'll be here at 8 in the morning. Starting with 8 in the morning, you can see the schedule on down below with some American Truck Simulator. And we've already moved our first cab, which was Victoria, onto one of our new hires. And cab Dominic, or Dom as it's called, is pulling the freight for us tomorrow. And we're going to have a great time with that. They just released a Peterbilt 389 cab. I'd really like to drive it, but I haven't, of course, had a chance, because it just released yesterday, to build a paint skin for it for Extra Life. So we'll probably find a quick job with that and hop in and do it. Once again, for those of you who may not know, I am going to be going on hiatus, streaming for a little bit. After Extra Life. Don't expect it to be too long, but after 100 days, I'm going to need to rest my voice a little bit and catch up with some stuff around the house. It's been a blast. It's been fun. It's been a great, great time. And I'm also going to make another special announcement before I call it a day and hope to see you all tomorrow. I will be starting my pre-stream. It's probably going to be somewhere around 45 minutes, 46 minutes before the start of my actual gameplay. During that time, I will be running a film with highlights from all 100 days of gaming. So if you want to sit down and catch a slice of some of the stuff that I've been doing in a brief way, all set to music, it ought to be real interesting. That's one of the things I have to finish tonight because obviously I couldn't get day 100 yet. So we're going to get that all clipped, cut up, and done. Today, Giant from Jax, thanks for hosting along with, let me get all the way back here, Ale Winsong, yes, Just Playing, my buddy BJ Weiler in the Real Millennium Group, Sean Rooney, a.k.a. Gomerstraw, Jen and the folks at Otterdown, Zaldar, and of course Magelin. All of you very much thank you for hosting. Ali and Mage, Monscott, thank you guys for coming in to chat tonight and today and hanging out with me. I've been streaming nights every day during the week, and you get used to saying that. It's been a great afternoon. We are just under 15 hours. You can see it way up there, just under 15 hours away from the start of Extra Life. I've got a cartload of stuff to do, but I will say that, yes, you will see that. You can see that montage on YouTube later. We'll have it. I'll post a note somewheres here to that effect. It'll be in there. And watch my Twitter account at BatteryH for news when that drops as well. Thank you for the awesomeness. I don't know if it's awesome. It's a lot of gameplay in 20-second clips. And backing up trucks, me shooting things, me playing this. A great source and a great cross-section of games, guys. It has been a super, super blast doing this with everybody. I hope to do it again next year. We'll see where the winds blow on that particular bit. But until tomorrow, where I probably won't see most of you physically in here, but I will certainly be with all of you in spirit. Thank you all so very, very much. And I can't wait. Let's crush it for the kids, guys. They are the winners. You guys are the heroes. Thank you very much. I'll see you all tomorrow.
If you've enjoyed the stream, despite the awful host, please consider a donation to Extra Life. Thank you for watching.